Life is full of stress and it does not spare anyone. It doesn't spare even me. So a stress factor is there. But how do you manage your stress? That's important. There are many kinds of relaxation techniques available these days. Meditation is one of them. Exercise, walking, engaging in your hobbies, gardening, and spending time with your animals and dogs and what makes you happy. Well, we are going to talk about reversing the type 2 diabetes mellitus, not type 1. Hey there, welcome back to our channel. Today we are diving into a topic that's got everyone talking, the diabetes mellitus, the most common metabolic disorder all over the world. But wait, we are not just going to talk about managing it. We are exploring the exciting possibilities of flipping the script and potentially reversing and even curing it. Yeah, you heard me right. Recent research and lifestyle changes are showing that some seriously promising results, and we are here to break it all down for you. So grab a seat, maybe a cup of coffee or tea, and let's jump into this journey of rediscovering the power of health. Well, we are going to talk about reversing the type 2 diabetes mellitus, not type 1, because type 1 is there's lack of insulin completely. Type 2, there's a relative lack of insulin, and it is related to excessive weight and obesity and eating habits. So I just want to emphasize that importance of lifestyle intervention and medical advancement in diabetes management. So let's talk about diabetes a little bit. Most of the people are very aware that there are two types of diabetes, type 1, type 2, and there's third one, gestational diabetes, which is, which happens in pregnant folks, ladies. But we're going to talk about type 2 diabetes because type 2 diabetes can definitely be reversed with certain interventions, lifestyle modifications, and medication. So let's talk about what causes type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is because of insulin resistance and lifestyle factors. So your habit has a lot to do with it. So currently, how do we manage type 2 diabetes? And traditionally, we are managing the diabetes. We are not reversing it. We're not curing it. And that includes medications, insulin therapy, lifestyle modification, diets, exercise, quitting smoking, reducing your stress. But the limitation of traditional treatment and more effective strategy to address the root cause of type 2 diabetes is a healthy diet, a balanced diet rich in vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, less of carbohydrate, little bit of fruits on daily basis, healthy fat. Those are essential items you should be focusing on. Monitoring carbohydrate, especially high glycemic index food, is really important. So let's just talk about the typical American lifestyle habits, which includes intake high glycemic index food. So anything with the sugary drink, even the fruit juices and added, particularly the added ones, the sugar has been added. Soda, energy drink, any kind of sugary drink, donuts, cookies, candies, cakes, pastries, anything that tastes sweet, bread, consumption of bread has skyrocketed. Bagel, they're pure carbohydrate. They're going to give you high glycemic index and your blood sugar is going to go up. And if you don't have diabetes, you're going to gain weight and you are going to have issue with insulin resistance and you're going to develop pre-diabetes, fatty liver, high risk of diabetes development down the road. I see that every day in my clinic, and every day I have long discussion with my patients. Changes in your habit, your behavior is what needed when you're talking about reversing your diabetes. Medications are there. They are there to help you, but you can't be on medication forever. But if you can change your lifestyle, and lifestyle changes is for there forever, then your diabetes will be reversed. So we're going to be talking more about it. So let's talk more about it. So regular exercise. Physical activity helps improve insulin sensitivity. That means whatever insulin your body is producing will be good enough to control your blood sugar. And if you have diabetes, your blood sugar will be better controlled. 30 minutes of exercise, aerobic exercise, brisk walking, cycling, swimming per week, along with some strength training at least twice a week would be very helpful. The minimum we can do is walk 30 minutes a day. The minimum you should be doing. That would be extremely helpful. And medication, and that depends upon the severity and type of diabetes. If you're type 1, you're going to be on insulin forever. If you're type 2 diabetes, medication will be there to control your diabetes, control your blood sugar, control your A1C somewhere between 6 to 7. And medication includes metformin, glipizide, glyburide, pioglitazone, Januvia, and all those medications. So those things will be there, and then you're going to be monitoring your blood sugar, and your doctor is going to tell you what to eat, what not to eat, exercise, and reduce your stress factor, quit smoking, go to gym, go for half an hour of walk, cut down your sweet intake, eliminate soda from your life, eliminate energy drinks from your life, bring your weight close to your ideal weight, and that will reverse or cure your diabetes. So combination of behavioral changes, which includes dietary changes, exercise, stress management, reducing your stress is extremely important. Let's talk about your stress. Life is full of stress, and I see that again every day. I mean, it does not spare anyone. It doesn't spare even me. It doesn't spare anyone. So a stress factor is there. But how do you manage your stress? That's important, because high stress level will lead to high cortisol level, and high cortisol level will lead to high glucose level. So when you're stressed out for any reason, you'll notice that your blood sugar is going up. So maintaining your stress level or managing it effectively is very important, and we're going to talk about it briefly in a while. So there are many kinds of relaxation techniques available these days. Meditation is one of them. Exercise, walking, engaging in your hobbies, gardening, and spending time with your animals and dogs, and what makes you happy. That's what you need to do. Do the things which make you happy. And I can tell you what makes me happy. What makes me happy is to put on my shoes and go for brisk walk or run. That makes me happy. What makes me happy is spending some time with my pooch, my dogs, and my animals, my goats, my ponies, chickens, and ducks. So if you're an animal person like me, then spend time with them. Go for bike riding. So whatever activities you can do to bring some relaxation in your life, that would be great. Listening to music, that'll be great. The smoking cessation. The smoking is really bad for you, increases complications associated with diabetes, heart disease, and nerve damage, stroke. They're all known to everybody. It's a very risky game some people play. So quitting smoking will improve your health in general. Make sure you see your doctor every 3-4 months if you have diabetes. Get your eye checkup done, food exam done, other screening important for monitoring diabetes related complication, and making necessary adjustment to your treatment plan. Making sure you get checked out for kidney. Your kidney is not spilling protein in the urine. So those are some of the important things you must remember. Education and supports. So you can see a dietitian, and they can support you in managing your health style changes, your eating habits. It's really, really important to know the disease process. The more you know, you will take care of it better. The more you know about the medication you are on, why you're on, what are the side effects, better is going to be for you. You will be engaged. Your engagement is extremely important. Get to know every medication you take and why you take, and have all the questions ready for your doctors, because you are on driver's seat. Your doctor is only GPS. So scientific advancement and research studies have provided encouraging evidence suggesting that diabetes reversal and remission is possible through various interventions. And here's some key findings and approaches. Low calorie diets. Now, studies such as DIRACT trial, DIRACT trial, have shown that implementing a low calorie diet can lead to significant weight loss and remission of type 2 diabetes in a substantial proportion of participants. Low carbohydrate diet, LCDs, typically involve consuming around 800 calories per day for a specific period of time, and the goal is to make you lose substantial amount of weight, and that is followed by gradual reintroduction of food which is healthy, rich in protein and fat, while maintaining your weight loss. Other one is very low calorie diet, VLCD, similar to LCDs, but there is drastic calorie restriction, often through meal replacement shakes, particularly protein shakes and bars. And research has shown that it can also improve insulin sensitivity and lead to diabetes remission in many individuals. Bariatric surgery, it could be gastric bypass surgery or sleeve gastrectomy, and they are also known to induce significant weight loss and improve insulin sensitivity. And several studies have shown that bariatric surgery can lead to long-term remission type 2 diabetes in a substantial proportion of patients, even before substantial weight loss occurs. And let's talk about intermittent fasting. The latest fad is intermittent fasting. Before I delve into what it is, I read this article recently, came in month of March 2024. There is a meta-analysis of different studies about the effect of intermittent fasting, and the result is not that good, because the study is showing that it is causing increased cardiovascular morbidity and mortality. So people, an expert in the cardiovascular field, they have put the full stop right now as far as recommendations of intermittent fasting is concerned. But let's talk about what people have been doing it before this study. So intermittent fasting involves cycling between periods of eating and fasting. And research suggests that intermittent fasting can improve insulin sensitivity, promote weight loss, and potentially lead to diabetes remission. And there are different kinds of fasting protocols. There are several kinds of fasting protocols and all over the world. But the most common one is alternate day fasting, time restricted fasting, or periodic fasting. And they're the one who've been studied with promising results. So carbohydrate restricted diet, low carbohydrate diet diets such as ketogenic diet or low carb, high fat diet have been shown to effectively lower your blood sugar levels and reduce the need for diabetes medication in some individuals. And these diets focus on minimizing your carbohydrate intake while increasing consumption of healthy fat and proteins and vegetables. This is Dr. PK from Dr. PK Life. Thank you.